Good morning, and welcome to Splendid Saturday, World Tour.
We are HmmmmmCast.
That's H with 5 M's, and then cast as if the thing you wear when you break your arm.
Yes, which I have never done.
Nice hair. So, in this show, we both write down 2 topics on little sheets of paper and put them in this box that was actually for a wallet, which we will somehow modify once we have the time to.
Indeed. And then when we pull these out of this box, we will set a 2-minute timer on Tyler's Apple iPhone, which will then proceed to time for 2 minutes. And when the alarm goes off, we will then finish discussing and move on to the next discussion topic.
So I will read James's first topic to start this.
Here we go. Here we go.
James wrote his 1 and his 2 the same, so I'm just going to do this one first.
That's the one, you're right.
Winter Jam.
Yes.
Winter Jam.
Winter Jam.
It's fun to make accents.
I'm not talking about grape jelly or strawberry jam either. Explain.
It's a concert! A Christian music concert featuring many popular artists, such as Skillet, New Song, and other popular artists that exist in the Christian music world.
Indeed. And
James?
It also happens to be coming to the Wolstein Center of Cleveland, Ohio, our glorious, most close major city.
Tomorrow, January 29th.
Sunday. Today?
It's Saturday.
Yeah, you're right, yes.
It's Saturday.
Forgot.
Okay, I forgot.
So, and we're going there and we're going to have fun and hopefully we'll be there on time, unlike the Rock Worship Roadshow, which we were there.
Yeah, we missed Hack. I almost said Hack Nelson. Sounds like a violent move. Hack Nelson, like, oh, Nelson, Hack.
Yeah.
Anyways, Hawk Nelson's act, except their last song, they did a very great rendition of Don't Stop Believing.
Yeah, that drummer sure can sing.
Yeah.
Shout out to Justin Benner.
Yeah, he's great. Hope you watch this on Nelson. Yeah.
But, yeah, and so we're going to the concert. We're going to see the pre-show. You'd think that the pre-show wouldn't be significant because it's not the show, but it is.
3 bands perform in the pre-show. 3.
Take a moment to consider this. That's like if you paid to go see a play and there were 3 miniature plays before it.
Yeah. Except you paid to go see like 12 plays, and then there were 3 more plays before the play that you could watch before the play for free. Except you had to pay for the bigger plays for the 12 to watch the 3. It's like buy 12, get 1 free. Actually, buy 12, get 3 free. It's pretty awesome.
It's very, very awesome.
I'm going to start a new trend. It's going to be Slinkies for Scarves.
Slinkies for Scarves.
I'm going to make a website, slinkiesforscarves.com.
Sounds like a charity, man.
Yeah, Slinkies for Scarves. Alright, we've got 18 seconds left on our clock for this subject. We might as well just stare in the camera.
No, we are actually going to name species of dogs. Poodle.
Dasher. No, that's a reindeer.
That's a
Dash Hound. Rudolph.
We're not editing any of this. Was that a Hack Nelson?
Yeah, no, that was Hawk Nelson.
Alright, so
I know. You're going to read my first topic. It clearly has a number 1 on it, unlike yours.
I can't read.
Oh man, do I love chocolate milk.
T1.
Yeah.
He took the time. Alright, I'm going to read this word and symbol for word and symbol. Generic food products, winky face. Generic food products. So I'm going to take this, like generic medicine. So you got like one...
No. Generic medicine's a good thing. It's cheaper and it does the same thing. But when you get 5-gallon bag of Fruitios...
Alright, I see it. So, like, let me think. There's some generic food products that aren't bad. Like, what is it that...
There's a lot of good generic food products. They're all good, but what's funny about them is that they're knockoffs. Like, I'm going to make a really cool product, sell it for $5 for a box. It's going to be called Fruit Loops. But maybe a couple weeks later, some guy's like, hey, that's a good idea. I can make these too. So he makes them, puts them in a freaking huge bag and calls them Fruitios and sells them for $1.
And that's like, a few weeks ago, my family bought, like, it was like Walmart's knockoff Fritos. And I took them from the stance of Walmart's knockoff Fritos and not oh, they're trying to be Fritos. So they were good, but they weren't as good as Fritos because that's kind of hard to do.
Because when a food comes out, such as like, say a Pop-Tart. Pop-Tart becomes the standard.
Pop-Tarts are sweet.
They're the no, Slinkies for scarves. Anyways, the Pop-Tart becomes the standard. When you come out with Toaster Pops,
first of all, that sounds like a popsicle that you put in a toaster.
Toaster Pops. They freeze upon heating. Anyways. Exactly.
That's perfect.
But
I like that.
yeah, so it just gets lowered, and I don't know. I admire generic food companies.
Yeah. I'm gonna try this.
See how much time we got left on our magical timer. 15 seconds. Let's name kinds of cats. See, I can't do this. It's like female and male. I swear.
Well, there's like the calico, the tabby.
Can you just name
a tortoise shell?
It sounds like old ladies name cats.
Oh yeah, the audience commented. What did the?
All right, so I'm gonna pick James's next topic. I'm also gonna pick a different song for the next time.
Shout out to Chocolate Milk.
You didn't hear that? So James's.
Hashtag chocolate milk. And tweet at HmmmmmCast.
Now see, if chocolate milk was a brand, then the generic would be milk chocolate. Except then they'd have a problem with actual like milk chocolate. See, what I just said, I didn't mean to say.
Read the subject.
No, you can't start the... Bro, you have to do it after I read it. No.
I wrote it twice.
I don't know what this says. Stories, restaurant stories. Stories of restaurants. Restaurant story. So like, what do you want out of this? Like, one day I was at the restaurant, man, and some guy ordered food.
No, I want you to tell me a story that you had when you were at a restaurant. Is there anything memorable that's ever happened at a restaurant for you?
One time I had a good meal.
Really? One time I was at a restaurant, and there's like a spectrum of restaurants. I'd say on the very bottom.
It's like McDonald's to...
Yeah, that's what I was about to say. Is like McDonald's to like freaking, what is it? Like...
Italian food.
Or like Waiatea, if you're in Oberlin. Which is not... Yes, that is my hometown. We're sort of near there. Waiatea is a fancy restaurant. McDonald's is obviously not a fancy restaurant. So... From this, you could say a restaurant story would be, I was at McDonald's and I ordered food and I ate it and it filled me up and I sort of felt like I had some indigestion.
You realize we only got 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Tell an interesting story if you're going to make a good topic.
I don't have a story. I was expecting you to have a story.
Okay, so one time I was at a restaurant. Now I'm going to make up a story because I feel obligated to have a good story. I was at a restaurant and 2 unicorns walked in on their hind legs.
What kind of unicorn?
They were purple. Purple puffy unicorns.
That's the best kind!
Yes, that is the best kind. Thank you, audience.
The audience, yeah.
But I got 27 seconds to tell you, these unicorns came in and they ate everything without even asking for it to be cooked. They walk up to the register, they're like, give me all your food. With their horns, they're like, give me all your food. It's like threatening. Like,
that's how unicorns talk.
Normally we'd be like, yeah, I got a gun, yeah. But no, they were like, give me all your food. And I thought unicorns would be more pleasant, but no, they went back there and ate all the frozen French fries, and then they invaded the store, so I couldn't order my triple Whopper.
Alright. Well, that was that. Apparently, restaurant stories, that's not the type of thing that I try to remember. I go to a restaurant and I feel good and I'm going to do something else.
A restaurant just isn't an interesting place. Interesting people would rather go to, like, dark alleyways or something.
This box is sweet. Camera can not yet. So here is Tyler's...
Wait, I want to hear a cool sound. Yes.
Tyler's Subecto Dos. Here we have most epic food ever.
I think we're hungry.
Yeah.
But I just wanted to know, I want you guys to comment on this video and not with the best food, not your favorite food, not the best food, but the most epic food
ever. And so for me, okay, so when I think of like epic things that happen, it's like unusual. Epic food. Like that'd be like if you put jalapenos on your mac and cheese or something like that. But
I see like epic food is like manly food. Like if I were to walk around eating nails,
Nails?
Woohoo!
Without milk?
No, sometimes with milk. No, nails without milk. Just straight out of the box, nails. Not really, but I'm just saying, like, that's what epic food is. It's like manly food.
Well, to me...
But for women, it's like manly food.
Yeah, to me, manly food would be like if you ate like 3 sloppy joes. And then
But that's
played
not
football.
epic.
The burrito bomb.
And then you play football, right? But except somehow you have such good metabolism that you can eat 3... No, I don't know, you just be fat if you can eat 3.
So let's cut to the chase. What do you think is the most epic food ever?
Ever. Okay, let's say it's something you have to have eaten. Because I can't...
Yes, something you've eaten.
Oof, you're putting me on the spot.
I already know mine, so you want me to say it? What do you think?
Go ahead.
Peanut butter.
This is a personal attack, you see.
No. I personally love peanut butter. Okay,
what
think about it.
peanut butter epic?
You can eat it out of the jar. You can put it on bread. You can put it on toast. You can put it on pancakes. You can put it on waffles. You can put it on anything, and it would just taste good. It's so creamy and delicious. It's hard and soft at the same time. It's like a hybrid between a liquid and a solid that just makes it taste so good. And if you say Nutella is an epic food, I'm gonna punch you right out of this scene.
You wanna know what I think is an epic food?
If you say Nutella, I am literally stopping this podcast.
I literally am not.
Burrito bomb.
I guess we'll never hear my answer. That's really too bad. I'll just go with Sloppy Joe, because I already said it, but you have to play football afterwards. Ooh, I almost spilled my chocolate milk.
Alright, now we gotta check for some
Viewer comments.
comment. We might actually have some.
Please tweet at HmmmmmCast. That is whoa.
Whoa, we've got one.
We've got
Alright,
one.
so here's a question. This is a really good question, actually. So why does the water draining, when water drains in a sink, why does it always swirl in the same direction?
Man, that's like...
I've never even thought about that.
That's like the meaning of life. Okay, so here's my theory, and then you can say yours. I think it's probably because it's coming out of the same faucet, generally at the same rate of speed, hitting the same surface.
Okay, yeah, I think it's like they have to follow the law. Like, there's big water molecules who are like, hey man, you have to swirl left if that's the direction. And they have to listen to it or else they get arrested and become, their water molecules are broken up and they're just gone. They're not water molecules anymore. But I'm gonna look up the real answer.
They'd be hydrogen and oxygen.
Yeah, they'd be
atoms.
hydrogen and oxygen. It's two
And then-
hydrogen, 1 oxygen.
Then if
They're
I do,
magic.
the audience is claiming that they're magic.
Yes, they're magic.
They're magic. We're Googling the subject.
ScienceMadeSimple.co.uk says,
British. What does it say?
whoa. Okay, this blows my mind. You guys, alright, if you have a brain, plug your ears right now, because if I say this, your brain's gonna come right out your ears. Like, maybe even your mouth and your nostrils, so you might need some, like, nose clips or anything.
No.
Okay. Supposedly, this website says that water in the northern hemisphere swirls down the plug hole in one direction, while water in the southern hemisphere goes the opposite direction. And this is because of the polarity of the Earth.
Ionized. And water is an ion. It is.
That, my friends, is insane.
That's science right there.
So thank you for asking us questions, user out there. You know who
It's
you are.
terrifying. Alright, well, now, since we weren't expecting to get any viewer questions.
So we loaded a couple Nerf guns, and I think we're just going to shoot them at you.
The camera, not you, because we wouldn't personally attack you. We love you.
So, thanks for watching. With each shot, we're going to say a sentence.
Yes.
Please join us next week. This show will be every Saturday morning. We're going to call it the Splendid Saturday World Tour.